He will start with a prayer. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaya Kadamahyam Dadanti Swapadantikam Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha शून्यवादी पाश्चात्देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे हरे हर हराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः हर हराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय गोविंदाय नमः श्री कृष्ण हरि बोल गोपाल हरि बोल राधा रमण गोविंद हरि बोल जय राधा गोविंद राधे जय गौरनिताय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय पंचतत्वा जय पंचतत्वा जय पंचतत्वा जय प्रभुपद प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा निताय गौर हरि बो निताय गौर हरि बो. So welcome you all to the level 1 course of Bhagavad Gita, and today we are going to learn about chapter number 14, that is Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. I think how was yesterday's and day before yesterday's class? Any inputs? Hare Krishna.
Good, Mataji. Yesterday's class was a bit difficult to understand, but Mataji was good, well expressing. She's quite senior and seasoned. But yesterday's lesson was somewhat going above the head level. So I need a couple of days to read it again, and then I'll be able to understand it.
How did you find the 12th chapter?
12th chapter was okay. That is related to Bhakti Rasa and all that. That was not so messed up, but yesterday's was somewhat going beyond my level. I don't know what others think of.
No, that is difficult.
Yeah.
Difficult. I think, Prabhu, this the file, it's taking time to what do you say, to load. I will try to see the children's one. Same thing, whatever it is. Okay, fine. I will do with this only, no problem. Whatever is available.
You are having the PDF, Mataji. Maybe you can start with PDF.
I have, but see, it is showing like this. So I have my old PDF. One more. I'm trying to open the second. That would be fine, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So today's chapter is about Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. So as the title says, Gunatraya means guna, three gunas. Okay, Traya means three gunas. Vibhaga, that is the division, and yoga. So three modes of material nature. Okay. What is this? We will come to know. So what are the three modes of material nature? Three modes. Sattva, Raja and Tamoguna. Okay. Sarvayonishu kaunteya aham bija pradapita. That means it should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by my birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed-giving father. So this we have learnt in the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the inferior energy of the Lord, isn't it? So yeah, we are all made up of that. So, yeah, material nature consists of three modes. That is goodness, that sattva guna, passion, rajoguna, and ignorance, tamoguna. When the eternal living entity comes in contact with the nature, O mighty Amdarjuna, he comes conditioned by these three modes. Okay. So, what is this sattva guna? That means the purest form, real happiness, knowledge, free from all sinful reaction, equal to all, go to a higher planets. So here you can see a family, a devotee family, where the head of the family is playing the musical instrument. The lady is accompanying him and singing glories along with him, and the child who is also singing the glories along with the parents. So these people are blissfully in a sattva guna. So again, what do you mean by Rajoguna? Mode of passion, unlimited desires attached to the fruits of activity, hankering, lamenting, greedy, misery takes birth on this earth again. So the moment, how do I identify a person? See, any person after getting up, they wanted to do the godly things. Okay, those people are in the Sattva Guna. Okay, and the people who take time on the self, uh, they hit the road, they hit the gym, and they socialize. And so the priority, so those people are the Rajoguna. So again, because they are having unlimited desires and they are not able to control that, they take birth in this earth again and again. So coming to the Tamoguna, the sleep of ignorance, the mode of ignorance, tamoguna, in the darkness, they're mad over sleeping, addicted to alcohol, intoxicants, drugs, and all those things, animal killing, flesh eating, and they are foolish. So these people are equivalent to the lower animals. They go to the hellish planet. Okay. So they starts when the sun, after the sunrise. They don't get up before the sunrise. Okay, and they are very late to go to bed and very late to get up in the morning, and they procrastinate, and they look for a fault in each and everything, and mostly self-centered. So, yeah, this is a picture. Can you please identify in which mode are all these people? Hare
Tamoguna.
Krishna.
Tamoguna.
Yeah. What are they doing here? Busy.
Yeah, everyone is busy, and basically, right now, every family is facing this situation. Nobody is talking to each other, nothing. And so, what they can learn from each other, nothing. So, in say in 80s or 70s or in 90s, the parents used to give time to their children, and they used to talk about Lord and this and that. They used to go to temple. So many things were happening. So, with the coming down of this internet and other things, so children started going in. Then God tried to interrupt everything at the time of Corona, and God tried to make them assemble with each other. But they assembled, but since their lifestyle was entirely different, they even did not change in 2.5 years. and they became much more addicted to all these things. So the tamaguna is increasing day by day in everybody's life.
Yeah, in
And
Kali Yuga, the
yeah,
main
in
problem.
Kali Yuga, in Kali Yuga. So ESCON is trying to reduce it. Let's see how
Prabhu,
much
actually,
we all can come together and reduce
say we are fortunate enough. Krishna has chosen us for this. That is the reason the internet is helping us to learn Bhagavad Gita.
it. Yeah. So that is
Yeah.
one aspect of it. So
Yes.
now they think that we should not go to temple. We should see everything through internet. But everything has got its own advantages at the same time. If you go to temple, or even we used to go in our childhood to the temple, it developed a sort of discipline for devotion, dedication, and so many positive vibes are there. You know, sangha. So once you go to
Prabhu,
temple,
actually, I see half knowledge person. People are becoming half knowledge persons. I can see you. Say
not
suppose
half is
not
very
half
high.
the big word I
Half
can
is
say.
very I don't think even 1% is left with
Yes.
them. They may put tilkam on the head, but they don't know what is the meaning of tilkam. So that is the situation which right now we are facing. They may use an agarbatti at home, but they see only the smell. That's it. They don't understand what for this is used. So there are so many things which has happened. Anyway, Mataji, you continue. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, in Kali Yuga, the Tamoguna is on rise. That why? Because the Kali God is the Adipati of this Yuga, and he wanted everyone to get corrupted. That is his main motto. Okay. In that way, it is something like a swimming across the waters in this. Okay. So, but it is easy. If we take the shelter of Krishna, he will help us to navigate this difficult situation and pass on everything. Okay. So Sattva Guna is the purity and people are positive, pure pleasure and divine control. And Rajoguna is activity and passion, controlling, having a selfish desires and human. And Tamoguna are the negative, impure and pain and demonic people. Okay. So effects of animal killing in Tamoguna, that's a mode of ignorance. See, by doing so, we are obstructing the life cycle of an animal, maybe it is completing a cycle as one animal and it is getting upgraded to another one by killing, again it is forced to be reborn in the same form. Okay. This is again, we are just people who are doing just to please their senses. And here you can see, yeah, three different modes. This is the Sattva-guna. People are all in the divine service and all. And here the Rajoguna. People are just people pleasers. Enjoy all the treasure and opulences given by the Lord and all troubling others. And this is the Tamoguna. Just hunting and eating and no directionless lifestyle they are following. Okay. So identify the three modes in this picture. Each one of you can say, I think three participants are there. Each one of you can say what is Sattva-guna, what is Rajoguna, and what is Tamoguna in this
Hare
picture.
Krishna Mataji, yeah, we can see.
Mhm.
Yeah, there is one fresh vegetable shop. These people are in Sattaguna who eat the sattvic food. Jaisa an vaisa man. So what you take inside your body, your nature becomes like that only. So you are cooler, you are calmer, and that's why we don't generally eat lasun or pyaz or non-veg, these sort of things. But nowadays it's become a fashion. So who is not taking, everybody laughs at him. Then the next one is Rajoguna, where the people are sitting in a restaurant enjoying everything. They want tasty foods with all spices and good. They want Mexican, they want Chinese, they want blah blah blah. So this that everything they are having there. And then there is a Tamoguna. These people just want to बड़ी आज एंजॉय कर लेंगे, खत्म कहानी, हमें आगे कुछ देखना नहीं है। अरे क्या होता है, कुछ नहीं है। दे चिकन मटन एवरीथिंग व्हाटसएवर they can, so they enjoy life like anything. So just a moment, some call I got to call you. So
Yes.
जैसा मन जैसा अन्न वैसा मन, so they have all these things, and that's why right now the anartha is happening. People are having this particular, they don't control their senses in the proper way, because the food is in such a type that the internal heat generation, other things are happening. Not only that, their health is not also remaining good after few years. So that is the destruction which is happening day by day. And right now, much more people are moving this particular thing, because as you said, it is Kali Yuga going on. In Kali Yuga, all these things will happen. So we have to take shelter of Lord and try to move to Sattaguna.
Yeah.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Mata.
Thank you so much. So please identify yourself to which mode you belong to as per the wake up time. Just now I have told you, no?
Yeah, Mataji. I get up by 4, so I don't know. It's showing 5, so where I should be in the first spot.
This is
So
the time limit, you know. People are waking up after 5 o'clock. They'll come into this Rajoguna. Before 5 is the Satvaguna. Okay.
yeah,
And
my daughter is in Rajoguna. I am in Satvaguna. So nobody is here in Tamaguna. So she is in
and
Rajoguna because she has to do studies and other things. So she is doing sort of ब्रह्मचारी का पालन करना है, तो उसके लिए उसको जैसा ठीक लगता है वैसा.
yeah. So people who are getting up between 8 to 11, that is after the sunrise.
Tamaguna.
Yeah.
Yeah, तो
That's,
राक्षस.
yeah.
Generally, it is said in Vedas that asuras generally sleep late and get up late in the morning. So I don't know whether it is in the Vedas or not, but but from I have heard that Rakshas log ऐसा ही करते थे. They used to do bhakti also in this particular thing, and that's why they were much more materialistic. They used to get short-term gains, and but in long term there was always pain for them.
Yeah. So again, this Satvaguna, Rajoguna, and Tamoguna. So identify these again. The people who are doing the sadhana, chanting in the morning once they get up, are the one who are in the Satvaguna, and Rajoguna people, they hit to keep themselves fit, and those people are in Rajoguna. And Tamoguna, you can see they don't even get up from the bed and busy looking after into their phones. So these are the books preferred, which were
People
again by
who
the
watch Hare Krishna TV in the morning, they are in the first place. Then people who who
real life
watch
are
say what is
temple.
Asta channel in the morning and do yoga with the Swami Ramdev, they are in the Rajoguna. And the people who watch English movies and cartoons and blah 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 early morning or late night, they are in the Tamoguna.
Tamoguna, yeah, very rightly said. Yeah, coming the sleeping time also. So, yeah, people who go to bed by 9 o'clock are in Satvaguna, and Rajoguna people go to bed by 11 o'clock, and Tamoguna people, they go beyond that.
Yeah, they have to do late parties and enjoy the life.
Yes. So, Brahma Bhuvaya Kalpate. So, again, one who engaged in full devotional service and failing in all circumstances at once transcend the levels of material nature and thus comes to the level of Brahman, that is Shuddha Sattva-guna and Krishna consciousness. So here is the story of a Valmiki. You know the sage of story of Valmiki? Anybody knows? Yeah, I'll tell you. Valmiki was actually a son of a Brahmana. Okay. And one day there was a mela, and he went along with his parents to that mela, and he got lost. And he was and he'll find a hunter, you know, and he'll be totally Hare Krishna. So one day he will get lost in that mela, and he'll be found to a hunter, and he will bring him up. So what is his profession is to hunt and loot the people of the money, and whatever the money he got out of robbing and all, he used to come and give it to the family. Likewise, his lifestyle used to go like that. Similarly, he's been brought up by a hunter. He will acquire the same qualities. So he'll be nirdaya, and he don't have any consciousness attached to it, and he will be doing the same thing. So one day, when he happened to do the same thing, and he will come across a Narad Muni. He says, whatever valuable things you have, you please give it to me. Okay. And Narad Muni, what does he have? He has this veena in his hand. I said, some valuable it is. It is valuable. That is the reason why you're carrying it. Give this to me. Then Narad Muni say, yes, I will give you this also. But one thing I wanted to ask you, okay? Whatever the wrong things you are doing in your life, is your family members going to take take part? Because you're doing all these things for your family, will your family will take away your sins, what you're committing to make their livelihood or make their living, So Valmiki will say, let me go and ask my father and my wife and children. So whatever they say, I will get back to you. Okay. So he will go in and he will ask his son, dear son, will you share my sins? Then he says, no, it is your responsibility as the father to take care of whatever I need till I become an adult. So I will not take any share of your sins. Okay. And wife will say, I will not take any share of your sins. So his father will say, no, I will not take any share of a sins. Again, he'll go back to the Narad Muni and he will say, see, nobody wanted to take part in my sins, and they say it is my responsibility to uh, uh, give them the required facilities no matter what I'm doing. And so whatever the wrongdoings I'm doing, it is my family is not going to take part in that. So what should I do? Then he says, for whom you are doing all these things? So if you are doing for self, then no way, but you are doing it for the family. So give up of all these things, which is obstructing. And I will tell you a mantra. You try to recite that. And after doing that also, if you feel the same thing, you can continue. So Narad Muni is a great, great personality who has helped many people in attaining the Lord. He cleared the pathway, I can say, to reach the Lord Narayana. Likewise, he told Valmiki also, and he has taken that word because he was so much illiterate and all, he can't read, write, and repeat anything what he says. So he said, you say Mara, not Rama. Okay, by saying Mara, 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 it has become Rama, Rama. So like that, for a period of a time, an anthill grew upon him and it has eaten his flesh, everything and all. So at that stage, Narad Muni will come and he says, now you are completely purified. You are so much in meditation that you got in purify by itself. Now you are eligible to do the sadhana as a pure devotee. So the Valmiki means the mountain and hill. Okay, like that the name has come. And I know after that he'll become a sage and he will compose the Ramayana. And Lord Rama and Sita also visits his place when they are en route in the Dandakaranya. Yeah. Again, the people who are there in the mode of this again, three different modes. The people who are there in Sattva Guna, they react the same for the happy as well as the sad situation. But the people who are there in Rajo Guna, they will react happy. Whatever which comes to them, they'll feel happy, and whatever which they don't get it, they feel sad for that. Similarly, people in Tamoguna are all self-centered. Again, this is the happiness and sadness. But the people who are in Sattva-guna, they will say there is some God plan, that's the reason why it is happening. But people who are there in Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, they will think it is the other person's mistake, that is why it has happened. And Tamo-guna people, you can say everything they will try to blame on the other people. Okay. Similarly, the well-constructed house and something is like earthquake or something which is happening and people are not, then people react in a different way. So what is the real happiness? Okay. See, for the gross body, we are earning the livelihood, we are eating, we are living, and what an animal is doing, we are also doing the same. Okay. But by the subtle body, that is, which is the false ego, mind, and intelligence, by which we are coming in contact with material nature, we are trying to act in a different way by sattva, raja, and tamo guna, and different types of reactions are produced out of it. But what does the real happiness comes when you surrender your soul to the Lord? Okay. So here you can see Srila Prabhupada, many people are offering obeisances, and the real happiness that is, unless you engage your service senses in the service of the Lord, you cannot find that real happiness. Even the Maya is so strong, even for a second, if you are away from this devotional service, that will swift you away in the all Raja and Tamo Guna and take you far away. It takes a lot of time to come back to the Sattva Guna and do your sadhana. Okay. So make Bhagavad Gita as your best friend. You will not lose in any situation of a life. One and only way to realize God is chant Mahamantra and be happiness. Okay. Kindly identify the modes in these three birds. Crow, the bee, and the swan.
Yeah, swan is Sattva, bee is Tamaguna, and crow is Tamaguna, Rajaguna is bee.
Yes, yes. Because it eats everything. It is not free. And this is the hard worker, and they will not enjoy the fruits of it. Again, they die. The moment they do the hard work, they die. Again, they come back. Okay. Whereas swan is the what is it, sattva guna. It will choose its path, and it will not deviate from it. Okay. So coming to the GIGO concept, okay, the quality of information coming out cannot be better than the quality of information that went in. So
Garbage in, garbage out.
Yeah. So what are we feeding our senses every day? The same thing, the end product will come out. If we are eating the fruit, our gut is healthy and will become more healthy. But if you are feeding very all rubbish, trash, tamasic food and all, again your intestine will be troubled by the tamasic food and all. So similarly, the information what we are feeding our mind, only if you are feeding the good, if you are feeding Bhagavad Gita, then you will become more refined. But if you're feeding news channels, sensex, and all the things, the worldly things and all, the output is no way. So, what is a choice? Shall we put in the garbage in so that only garbage out, or shall we do something beyond this?
Something beyond this.
Yeah. So good stuff in definitely is going to good stuff out, isn't it? So for the Giga concept, so no garbage in and garbage out. It is good in and good out. So let's chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and try to be in a Sattva Guna. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, any doubts? Anything? These are very small chapters except for last chapter. These are fast. हो जाते हैं. Hare Krishna. So to summarize again, three modes of material nature, Sattva, Raja, and Tamoguna. Sattva Guna, the people rise up early in the morning and read the scriptures, eat the sattvic food, and have a devotee association. ABCD, association, books, chanting, and yes,
Devotional services. Doing devotional services.
Devotional services. Okay. And this will keep you in a Sattva Guna. And rest of the things, keeping up your body, the body is getting older day by day. So we need to keep our Oh, and Tamoguna is something like you're just nocturnal person. Okay.
Chalo disco
So
mein jaye. Let's dance. Either you listen to bhajans or you listen to tic tac songs.
yes.
Choice is yours.
So that is the way. So anyhow, we are all in the somewhere in the entry level of Sattva-guna. That is the reason why we are just in a Bhagavad Gita class in the evening. Okay. So chant Hare Krishna. Any of you started chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Am I
At least
only the student in the class?
other people are also, yes, Damini Mataji, Sharanya Mataji, Sri Vidya Mataji. They're also there. You can talk.
I do chant.
Yeah, even the Damini Mataji said yes, but how many rounds, Mataji? You can speak, you can unmute yourself and can speak, Mataji. 4 rounds. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay then. Hare Krishna. Anything more you wanted to ask or any? Fine. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you, co-host and participants, for your active participation. See you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. See,
Hare
15th
Krishna
chapter.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. 15th chapter is little bit tricky. If possible, try to read. Okay, from vedabase.io.